Welcome back to the channel. It's Saturday, it's cold, it's early, and we're finally going to go hit the dyno with the supercharged Jeep. Now, I don't know exactly what it's going to make, because it has 320 something thousand miles. It's got some blow-by. It pulls pretty good, but I don't know that it makes that much without the blower, because it's so worn out. It doesn't have the better intake. It's a 96, it's still got the old style intake. And there's no telling what compression loss is because of cylinder leak down, because it doesn't smoke out the tailpipe, but out of the breathers you got just a nice consistent steam of oil vapors. So we'll see what it makes NA. I'm gonna pull the tube off, NA, dyno it, maybe play with a little timing there. I doubt it. It goes right through there, so it doesn't really even matter. But see what it makes, naturally aspirated, make sure fuel looks right. And then I'll put the tube on, and we'll see how much we gained with the 5 pounds of boost. So here we go. It's all strapped down here on the dyno at PMI and Hickson. First things first, pulling that tube off, I want to dyno at NA, see what it makes, so we can get a comparison of what it makes with boost. If this was a turbo, you can't just do that, you kill the turbo. But since it's a blower, it doesn't care. It's just going to push air out, it'll be fine. This was the first 2 pulls. You can see right here, without the tube on, I hadn't really done that much tuning with it. It was lean right here, so I fattened it up, brought it up to here. So that's going to be good enough for our naturally aspirated runs, making 123 horsepower. It actually hangs out there pretty good. It doesn't fall on its face like I thought it would. Torque does, but horsepower stays up there pretty good. So now I'll put the tube on and do it again. Here's our run with boost. We're a little lean, add some more fuel, so we're up to 175 and 220 foot-pounds. We're going to give her a little more fuel and maybe a couple degrees of timing and see what that does, because I just fudged the timing table. Here's our final results. It's running high 11, low 12 AFR. It's a considerable jump in torque. And I guessed about 170 horse, and it made 175. Which is we're only about like 6 pounds of boost, so that's fairly impressive. And there's no holes in anything, so we did alright. Next time I dyno this, I plan on doing the newer intake, the horseshoe intake, and seeing what that does. And I also want to get a smaller pulley. I tried to see if they made a bigger crank pulley, because it would spin the blower faster and all the accessories faster, and since I'm idling around in the woods a lot, that would help for charging and just everything. Especially once you start putting lights and stuff on it. So, I'll do that. I'll port the horseshoe intake to more boost, and we'll see what it makes. I'm impressed for what it did. I guess 170, it made 175. So, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. We'll keep doing this.